Welcome back to Neat Life, the show where I have 3 videos already recorded and they're not even edited, and I'm recording this with my friend u.t.o.d, and this is the first thing I'm going to be editing and uploading to the channel. Welcome. We are going to talk about Chainsaw Man chapter 193. This shit is crazy in a very emotional way for our boy Denji. u.t.o.d, do you want to start it off?
What this show is that our boy is not in a good mental state. Like, fucking these horsemen devil is killing our boy slowly.
Let me cook. The way this arc, this chapter is going a full circle of part 1 of how Denji is submitting himself to another devil and like just letting himself. Oh god, how do I even start saying this? Denji wanted to be Makima's dog, right? And Yoru just already declared Denji as her dog because of how she helped during the aging devil arc, and now how he's only alive because of her. But it's just crazy how Denji's going along with it, right? But this chapter, in this chapter, she's like sitting on his lap doing something to him. But Denji said in the past, during I think the Eternity Devil arc again, where Asa reminds him of power. He's telling Yoru that she still reminds him of power because he's having fun. But when Yoru admitted to Asa to then by connection of their similar brain, Yoru likes Denji, our boy cries because he says he's so glad that there's still someone who likes him. That was just so sad. Our boy goes through so much.
Emotional for our boy, but my god, the sadistic fuck that is Yoru say, hey, if you're gonna cry, do that in front of me so I can see you crying. Oh my god.
Dude, Yoru just taking advantage of Denji's weakness and manipulating him with sex and like kind of like assaulting him with kisses, but even though he kind of like continues on with it, it's crazy and disturbing, and Fujimoto is crazy for that, but it's also like she's being more assertive than Asa, because Asa definitely would not do this shit, and there's a reason why we have not seen like her perspective or her swap yet. But it's so foul because every time Denji is taunted or offered sex, like with Fumiko earlier, kind of like Reize and Makima, it always goes bad, and then when he's like about to get it, he backs off because he's scared. So it's like it's this pattern of him like wanting it, but he doesn't know if he really wants it or not, because every woman he meets just tries to kill him. And this genuine connection of him and Asa and her liking him, he was just so happy to see that. He was so happy to hear that. But Yoru still kissing him at the end, and then offering, she says, defeat the death devil and I'll have sex with you. Like, what the hell? What the fuck? That's horrible. You can't do that again.
That panel, I sent it to you, Bedhead. The devil, like that panel where she said like defeat the death devil and I'll have sex with you is the exact mirror, like the exact parallel to the first part where it's like Makima said, if you kill the gun devil, I'll grant you one wish. Dude, that is the exact parallel you're talking about.
So true. So Fujimoto's doing a full circle, like I mentioned, but also there's no way this whole like part 2 is gonna end before the 200 chapter. We're already at 193. It's gonna be over 200 chapters.
Yeah, like most likely. And like, you know what? Like, so this first the control devil, now the war devil. What's next? The famine devil and the death devil will say that, okay, defeat yada yada, and then I'll do something for you, like giving him sexual pleasure or whatever.
No, it just never works out.
With these horsemen devil, like he doesn't hesitate, or like he does not hesitate. He nodded. The boy nodded. Wow.
It's funny seeing Denji being Denji, because like what, 1 or 2 chapters ago when he was like, which one of you jerked me off, and Yoru was like, eat your own hand, I'll tell you. He did it. That shit was funny. But he's once again mindlessly just doing what they're asking him, and it's like it's reverting his character, but it's also just funny. But god damn, he's just, our boy needs more. He needs to rise above, my guy.
Dude, I don't care what the fandom said. Like, Denji X Reza is like the most healthiest relationship in the entire manga.
I don't really have a Denji X take. Like I'm liking Denji Asa, but I really don't really care.
Oh my god.
But this chapter spoke to me so much of of what Denji goes through in parts 1 and 2, and to see him so happy for one panel like made me cry at work. It was crazy.
But
Fujimoto is cooking. I cannot wait to see what happens next.
freaking like her like teasing Denji throughout as well. Like, you're lucky you, yada yada, and then I still get over this goddamn panel. It's like, hey, if you're gonna cry, let me watch. Oh,
That was funny because
that is fun.
she's obviously really toxic, but it's just funny how she wants like I would it's for lack of better term, she wants like Denji all to herself, so she wants to see all of Denji. But the way yours going about it is just so awful.
You say that, but then freaking what I feel like Fujimoto's gonna make us like this situation somehow. Like, no, Fujimoto, no.
I mean, he's written
Fujimoto could have pulled
Asa
something, yeah.
Denji as he's written them up like pretty good together in the past, like in early part 2. So it's kind of growing on me.
If you fail, like the exact dialogue at the very end, if you fail, I'll turn you into a weapon and use the death devil myself. Oh gosh, okay.
But she tried in the past, so like I'm not sure what's different. Maybe because like the feeling of like wasn't that strong, or because they're both like hybrids.
Like how long ago was Femin or Fami is relevant to the story? Like, when did we see the last time we see the Femin devil?
She barely no, she's not. She showed up like 2 chapters ago, right after the aging devil arc. It was really funny to just see her randomly pop up again. She was in she was in the restaurant with the Yoshida, Fumiko, and Asa and Denji, and they were ordering food, and Denji was like, Yoshida handed him an empty gun, but it was so badass seeing Denji pick it up and try to shoot him, but it was fucking empty. Alright, u.t.o.d, is that everything we got to say about chapter 193?
Yeah, our boy is fucked.
Man, Fujimoto, just keep doing what you're doing. I can never predict what you're gonna do next. This is Bedhead, guys. Don't forget to never stop being a weeb. Same time, man, pulling a Toaru. He's growing a harem.
Oh yeah, also for like the fandom like full of sins. Yeah, don't share the like. Yeah, we know that these horsemen don't have cakes. Ignore the cakes. Focus on their personality, please.
I know exactly like the pages you're talking about.